What if I told you that everything you do, every decision, every emotion is controlled by just 6 psychological needs? These needs shape your habits, your relationships, your success. If you don't master them, they'll master you. But if you learn how to meet them the right way, you can unlock fulfillment, power, and lasting change starting today. Every human being, regardless of age, culture, or background, is driven by 6 core psychological needs: certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth and contribution. These needs aren't just desires or preferences, they're the fundamental forces that drive our behavior every single day. Whether we realize it or not, every action we take, every decision we make, is an attempt to meet one or more of these needs. The need for certainty is about safety, stability, and comfort. We all want to feel secure in our environment, to know what's coming, and to avoid pain. It's why people stay in jobs they hate or relationships that no longer serve them, because certainty feels safer than change and our environment. At the same time, we crave variety. As much as we want predictability, too much of it becomes boring. That's why we seek adventure, try new foods, watch different movies, and sometimes create drama in our lives without even knowing why. Yeah. The third need is significance, the deep desire to feel important, unique, and needed. People will go to great lengths to feel significant. Some do it through achievement, others through rebellion, and some through helping others. Then there's love and connection. As human beings, we are wired for connection. Whether it's a romantic relationship, family, or friendship, we all seek emotional bonds that make us feel loved and understood. Beyond those 4 primary needs, there are 2 needs of the spirit: growth and contribution. Growth is the need to constantly develop ourselves, to improve, to stretch, to become more than we were yesterday. Without growth, we feel stagnant. Finally, contribution is about giving beyond ourselves, whether through time, energy, or resources. It's the need to make a difference, to add value to the world. When we meet all 6 needs in a healthy, empowering way, we experience fulfillment. When we try to meet them through destructive means, we create suffering. Understanding these needs is the first step in transforming your life from the inside out. Your dominant needs are the specific psychological needs that drive most of your behavior, often without your conscious awareness. Out of the 6 core human needs: certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth and contribution, each individual tends to prioritize 2. These top 2 become the lens through which we interpret life, make decisions, and determine what we value most. They form the emotional blueprint that shapes our habits, our relationships, our work, and even our sense of purpose. For instance, if significance is one of your top needs, you may constantly seek recognition, stand out in a crowd, or push yourself to achieve just to feel valued. If love and connection dominate, you may sacrifice personal goals just to maintain relationships or avoid conflict. The way these needs manifest is deeply personal. Some people meet their need for significance through service, while others might pursue fame, wealth, or even aggression. It's not the need itself that causes problems, it's the way we choose to fulfill it. When your dominant needs are met consistently in positive ways, your life feels balanced and empowered. But when those needs are neglected or met through destructive behaviors, it creates stress, conflict, and dissatisfaction. Understanding your dominant needs helps you recognize why you behave the way you do, why you're drawn to certain people or situations, and why you repeat certain patterns, even when they don't serve you. Becoming aware of your emotional drivers allows you to make more intentional choices. You begin to ask yourself, is this action truly serving me? Or, am I meeting this need in a way that enhances or diminishes my life? This awareness is powerful. It puts you back in control. You're no longer reacting to life based on old conditioning, you're responding with clarity and purpose. When you understand your dominant needs, you unlock the ability to reshape your beliefs, reframe your emotions, and align your decisions with the life you truly want to create. It's not about changing who you are, it is about understanding what drives you and learning to steer it with wisdom and direction. How we choose to fulfill our 6 core psychological needs: certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth and contribution determines the quality of our lives. Every one of us is meeting these needs in some way, but not all strategies are empowering. The same need can be fulfilled in destructive, neutral, or constructive ways. For example, someone seeking significance might achieve it by becoming a world-class athlete, or by causing harm to others. Both paths meet the need, but only one leads to a fulfilling life. When we meet our needs in ways that damage our health, relationships, or integrity, we create inner conflict, stress, and emotional pain. And often, we're not even conscious of the trade-offs we're making. If you fulfill 3 or more of the 6 needs with a specific behavior, it becomes an addiction, whether it's healthy or unhealthy. That's why certain habits are so. You might realize that your need for connection has been met through people-pleasing, and instead choose to meet it through authentic relationships based on mutual respect. The real breakthrough happens when you align your emotional blueprint with empowering strategies that support your highest vision. You start designing your day, your habits, and your goals around values that meet your needs in a healthy way. You begin asking higher quality questions like, what's a more empowering way to feel significance today? Or, how can I contribute to others while still growing myself? These shifts may seem subtle, but they create massive long-term results. By rewriting your emotional blueprint, you become the author of your own life. You stop repeating the past and start designing the future. This isn't about perfection, it is about progress. Every step you take in understanding and realigning your emotional needs moves you closer to the life you were meant to live. You don't need to change who you are. You need to change how you fulfill what already lives within you. That's where freedom, fulfillment, and lasting transformation truly begin. So as we close this powerful journey together, remember this truth: your life is not defined by your past, it's shaped by the decisions you make daily. You are the architect of your destiny. The meaning you give to each moment, the focus you hold in your mind, and the actions you choose to take, these are the tools that build your future. The 6 psychological needs aren't just abstract concepts. They are the invisible forces guiding every thought, emotion, and behavior. But once you become aware of how you're meeting them, once you understand your emotional blueprint, you gain the power to rewrite your story. You shift from reaction to intention, from survival to creation, from limitation to liberation. This is your invitation to take back your power. Choose growth over comfort. Choose love over fear. Choose purpose over passivity. Because when you begin to meet your needs in empowering ways, you don't just change your habits, you transform your entire life. You have within you the power to elevate your relationships, your health, your career, and your spirit.